I'm not even sure if I'm looking at the camera right now. I should be, but you could very well be like over there.
Our next guest is creating content in NBA 2K and taking on fun challenges through that content. Zach, welcome to 2K TV.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. This is gonna be fun.
We first got to know you at Community Day. We did some interviews with you, but this is the first time you're on 2K TV, one-on-one, doing an interview like this. So.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Happy Halloween and welcome to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Nothing scary about this. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And for Cleveland, the Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. MP is out there with Mitchell, and it's Tyson in at the 3. For both teams, this is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, BA, 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
Mitchell against Barrett. Here's Barnes. Mobley with the block. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Mitchell, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Quickly against Collins. And he makes it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
About a minute gone in the first quarter. Collins finds Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Barrett. Over Mitchell. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And that one drops.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Collins against Quickly. Out to the right wing. Top of the key. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavs have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Back to Mitchell. Releases. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Collins has got 3 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 8. And the Raptors call time here. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
Yeah, these season series are fun to monitor. There are lots of ebbs and flows, and I'm curious to see how it's going to start out.
Looking now at some numbers for Evan Mobley. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And it's Ingram off the drive. Here's Pirtle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the evening. That one misses for Pirtle. You know, Tim, both of Jakob Pirtle's parents played volleyball for the Austrian national team.
Yeah, he comes from an athletic family, and he certainly has a lot of agility for his size. And I think, BA, in today's game, you need your big men to be able to move their feet.
Yes, it's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Cleveland leading by 6. Collins finds Mobley. Back to Collins. And here's Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. From the arc. Collins, no good. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Shed. That three's off the mark. And stolen by Barrett. This one for three. Cavaliers with a rebound. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the
third free throw attempt of the game.
Line for your Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen. One shot.
One shot.
And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, BA. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings, so they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
So for Toronto right now, the perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's quickly in at the 1. Cleveland leading by 14. Out to the right wing. Back to Collins. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Collins, no good. Raptors trail by 14. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Offensive board. Barnes. Nice move inside from Barnes.
Scotty Barnes right there showing you that strength. That's a nice job fighting through the contact.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Brian, back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Collins passes to Allen. Here's MP scanning the floor. Goes up from the top of the key, and they recover it quickly with a rebound. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 14. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Collins. Rebound Toronto.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Timeout called the Raptors. This game following their win against the Rockets.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Ellis is checked in. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Cavaliers second.
Well, a big part of their offense a year ago was the three-point shot, and their accuracy was unbelievable.
Here's Murray Boyles. Allen defending. Quickly from outside. He can't get that one to fall.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Collins outside. Over quickly. Here's Mitchell. Here's Ellis. Drops in the 3. Ellis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Defenders sucked toward the middle to follow Mitchell, and he found someone outside for the bucket. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game. And a series of injuries for Emmanuel Quickly last season, Tim, stalling his ascent.
Yeah, and we're all hoping that's all.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Cleveland leading by 13. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Donovan Mitchell out there with MP. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. Pass to Barnes. Quickly against Collins. And that one's good. Quickly.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Collins. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Tyson, guarded by Barrett. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Collins passes to Mitchell. Over to the wing. Here's Tyson, covered by Ingram. Cleveland working the ball around now. Mobley, left side. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Raptors trail by 15. Ingram with the ball. No made baskets yet. Quickly outside. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Collins. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. Quickly tipped. And he gets it back. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Barnes.
And Mitchell is an active scorer, which forces defenders to foul him often.
It's his first trip to the line.
Substitution on the court.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Kicks it to Quickly. 3-pointer. And he stays with it. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Quickly's got 9 points now in the second half.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
So for Toronto right now, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, filling out the middle. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
Here's Collins. Barnes with the rebound.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And it's Quickly with a miss. Cleveland leading by 6. by Barrett. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Good work defensively by Mitchell. From downtown. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Collins has got 7 assists in the game. Collins against Quickly. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Outside Ingram. Uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got his first basket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. Cleveland leading by 7. Outside Mitchell. Back to Collins. Count the basket. And that's now 8 points for MP.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Ingram can be shifty, especially when he's operating out of the 2-man game.
Quickly against Collins. Down low. Mobley passes to Allen. The shot's good. Allen's got 6 here in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Timeout called the Raptors. They're losing by 9. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Evan Mobley.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rakovic was going over with his team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all of that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Barrett passes to Quickly. From outside, off to Mark.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Up top, Collins. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Collins. Inside, 5 on the clock.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Left side Ingram. Pass to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 17 points was their biggest margin. Mitchell against Barrett. Back to Collins. From outside the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
Outside Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, and they overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For